What are the chances? What are the chances? We have sound. We had sound before I went live as well. I changed scenes and it turns out that this scene didn't actually have my mic added to it. Everything but mic audio. Welcome back to the stream. We are live for the day. As I'm sure you can tell from the graphics, and you would have been able to tell from what I was saying to you when we went live just a brief moment ago. We are very kindly, for today and for another stream next week as well, going to be sponsored by Xbox UK and the Score More with Xbox campaign. We've been very lucky. You guys have been very lucky as well. The past few years, the guys at Xbox UK with the Score More of Xbox campaign have been sponsoring a couple of streams with massive giveaways for you guys in the audience. Lots of Xbox prizes. We've got FC points to give away. We've got Xbox Game Pass Ultimate codes to give away. And there is also the chance for you guys to win a console as well. You'll find details with !SMXW in chat, Score More with Xbox, and !Xbox in chat as well. The giveaways are being done over on Twitch, so if you are watching on the YouTube stream, then do come and join me on the Twitch side for today, and you'll have the opportunity to be involved in the giveaways over there. We've got giveaways all day. We're going to be recording Everton career mode throughout the course of the day as well. So there's plenty to come your way for this afternoon. We'll be live with FC for 5 or 6 hours or so before we then have a quick restart before the F1 Open Lobbies and F2 Creator Series tonight. Of course, it's Friday, which means we have Formula 1 this evening. But plenty of FC and giveaways in the meantime here on Twitch and on FC25, as you can see in the background. So appreciate your support for sticking with me today. Like I say, we'll have giveaways all the way throughout the day. And !SMXW and !Xbox will give you all the details you need to know in the chat. Of course, sponsored, hashtag ad, etc, etc. You guys know the deal. You're more than familiar with sponsored streams, etc. Rather than wearing the Everton kit today, we do have the Score More with Xbox kit for this year. Of course, Fresh Ego FC, Xbox the club, or Xbox the manufacturer, I suppose, and then of course sponsored by Score More with Xbox. Goes hand in hand with. We have a couple more from previous years. We have that's a FootWiz one. We have last year's Score More with Xbox campaign with number 10 Chesnoid on the back. We have the year before's Score More with Xbox campaign with number 10 Chesnoid on the back. So the guys at Xbox have been ever so generous over the years, and you guys have got yet more prizes to win in the course of today's stream. So thank you very much for joining me. We hope to have a good stream, B, some good results, because we've actually had a very good start to the season with Everton, and also you guys might just win something along the way. So why is 10 my number? 10 was the number I played with when I was a kid. I was a left winger, and I played with the number 10 on the left-hand side. So 10 is my go-to number at the minute. Next time you reckon no one tells me for the full stream? Yeah. I'd set up the entire scene except putting my mic in it. Wonderful. Well done, Chez. You're an absolute consummate professional. Do forgive any coughs and splutters. Your boy is under the weather today, but we're not going to let that deter us. We're going to crack on. We're going to have a fantastic day today. So let's get cracking with the action, effectively, first. I tell you what, because you guys are here early, let's have an early bird gets the worm, shall we? We will do our first giveaway immediately. The way that the giveaway is going to work is, of course, the usual. That being, we're going to use Nightbot's giveaway functionality using a keyword that you guys then type in chat to be entered in, and we will then randomly draw a winner. So, the keyword is going to be worm, because the early bird gets the worm. So type worm in chat. You only need to type it once. It's not case sensitive, and you'll have the opportunity to get yourself some. We'll do some FC points to begin with. Ads, it's more than ethical. If mods want to enter the giveaway, you don't have a boosted chance of winning, don't worry. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, you're more than welcome to, mate. You don't have, like, an unfair advantage over anyone. Those of you that are watching on YouTube, you will need to come to the Twitch stream for today to be involved in the giveaways. Just as a heads up. The first question, not really anything of note other than the 2 exclamation mark commands. Will I enter the giveaway? I'm very fortunate that I don't need to enter the giveaway because Xbox earlier on, actually around the launch period, were kind enough to send me a launch package, which came with the kit and the. Actually, it's a full kit. There are shorts and socks in here as well. Not that I'm going to go full kit today. And they also sent me a package that had some codes in it as well. So not only with the codes that they provided today for the sponsored streams, but I've also kept over some of the codes that they sent me from that package. So I also, along with the codes that we've got for FC points and Game Pass Ultimate codes, I also now have 2 copies of the Ultimate Edition of the game that I can give away to you today, and 2 more 3-month Game Pass Ultimate codes I can give to you as well. So there is plenty to be won. Absolutely plenty to be won. So, yes, keyword for the first one is worm, because the early bird gets the worm. You guys are early, get the worm. We currently have a handful of you in. So, again, to reiterate, we're going to be using the keywords to give away today. So do make sure you type the keyword at any given moment in the build-up. We'll have different keywords for each giveaway. So if you just type the word worm this time in chat, not case sensitive, on the Twitch stream, for those of you on YouTube, then you will have the opportunity to win a bleeding prize. Thanks again to the guys at Xbox UK with their hashtag Score More with Xbox campaign. If you want to know all the details about the Xbox campaign and what's coming, !SMXW. Also, previously, we've done live giveaways for the console. This year, anyone can enter at any time throughout the course of the whole stream. If you type !Xbox in chat, it will link you to a Microsoft form. All you need to do is fill out that form and you'll be entered into the giveaway to win an Xbox console. And as such, the guys at Xbox will reach out to you in due course with the opportunity to win the to win the Xbox. It kind of goes hand in hand and makes all kinds of sense. We will actually be able to use the !Xbox command on YouTube as well. So let me just add that to the bot Ricks, actually. The Twitch commands for the giveaways are going to be Twitch specific, as in the keyword giveaways. But the form to enter to win an Xbox we can do on Twitch and on YouTube. So we will do a giveaway on YouTube as well for the console itself. And not only that, the first 2 Everton episodes that we record will also be sponsored. So those people on YouTube will have the opportunity to win a console as well. And we'll let them know that that we'll be doing another stream later in the week as they see the VODs that go live. So the first video we're going to record today is Monday's episode. And we'll probably have another sponsored stream Thursday or Friday next week, once everybody is fully aware that the content is coming. And then we can do it all over again and give away more stuff. That's the plan. That is the plan, already. Right. Early bird gets the worm, and the bird that gets the worm the first time is Mr. Blue Sky 1711, who's literally the last person that just typed in chat. Is it just me doing the sponsored stream? Today, I'm not sure who else is doing sponsored streams. There are, I would imagine, a number of people involved in the campaign, as with every year. Some may have been closer to launch. Some may also be coming later in the month. I'm not sure on the schedule for everyone else. But Mr. Blue Sky, let me make a note of your username here. I see you in chat, so don't worry. I can make a note of that on my spreadsheet. And you, sir, have won yourself 1,050 FC points. We've got 2 codes for 1050, 2 codes for 2,800, 2 codes for 5,900, 2 codes for 12,000 FC points, 6 months Xbox Game Pass Ultimate codes, 2 of those, and of course, at any point, any of you can enter the competition to win a console for yourself by typing !Xbox in the chat and filling in the form. And the guys at Xbox UK will get back to you if you've won. Of course, it will be a couple of weeks before you hear back. So do keep your eyes peeled on your inbox, because obviously we have to run the second competition as well in about a week's time. Cambridge have Burton at home tomorrow, Misa Life. So very much hopeful that Cambridge United can get back-to-back-to-back wins. I will put exactly what I put before, ads. Let me just copy it from there, type it in there. That's not what you're supposed to do, Ches. I've just typed Mr. Blue Sky's name. Copy. There we go. Shating. There we go. And we'll repin that. There you go. Le Bosch. Giveaways all day today, thanks to Xbox UK. And let me whisper, Mr. Blue Sky, who is... there. Whisper. Check your whispers, Mr. Blue Sky, in just a second. There you go. I've dropped you a whisper. My profile is set to you guys aren't able to whisper me unless I've whispered you first. So if you do win a giveaway, do just hang fire. Until I've whispered you, and then we'll all go. Yeah, Man United are 11th in this save at the moment. So we'll crack on with the FC content. We obviously have had a wonderful start to the Premier League season as things stand. Second in this second season with Everton, which is obviously a lot better than we thought we'd be doing at this stage. Waiting for it all to fall apart, if I'm completely honest. But after a 10th place finish in Season 1, we're looking to kick on. We obviously made some transfers, got some extra quality in, and have the opportunity to qualify for Europe. The board want us to qualify for at least the Europa League. So that would mean a top 6 finish as a minimum. Maybe even top 5. And obviously if we're top 4, then we get Champions League. You'd imagine if I qualify for the Champions League, then it will still tick that box. Right? It wouldn't be like, no, you didn't qualify for the Europa League, so you've not ticked the box. One imagines, I can confirm, thank you, Mr. Blue Sky, appreciate it. Here is your code, sir. Le Bosch. Congratulations, dude. Early bird got the worm. I do have no sacking turned on in this save, yes, but so far we've done more than enough to have kept our job anyway, thankfully. Yeah, I don't know why you're having issues with subbing, Connor. You shouldn't be subbing anyway, though. We gift your sub every month, and I'm going to gift your sub, and it should go through. 1, 2... Oh, recipient is ineligible to receive a gifted sub at this time. Try logging out and logging back in again, Connor. Because it won't let me even gift you a sub either. Which is weird. There you go. Jamie. Exclamation mark Xbox in chat will link you to the form that you need to fill in to stand the chance of winning a console. Le Bosch. Xbox giveaways all day today. Again, as part of the Score More with Xbox campaign, thanks to the guys at Xbox UK. We dropped a tweet out slightly earlier on today as we went live, and we'll start recording in a moment, and we'll put the first of the sponsored YouTube streams live. Oh, YouTube streams. Sponsored videos. We've got Man United as well as the first game. It's quite the first game to start, actually. Bromo, thank you for gifting a sub. Ian, welcome to the gang. Jeremy Clarkson. Arg! Oh, arg. We were going to sim Fulham today, right? It's Man United, Forest, Fulham, and Villa. Fulham at home seems like the obvious one to sim of the few. So let's just advance as far as that game. We'll actually have a youth scout report. A couple of youth scout reports back before we play the game, actually. You've been dreaming of it, mate. You didn't let anyone down, don't worry. He's not done anything that could have let anyone down or let them up either, but it is what it is. Afternoon, Luke. How are we? So evening for you in Australia, I suppose, isn't it? Brian, thank you for resubscribing yourself for the 7th month as well. I appreciate it. And Bruno, thank you for the follow here on Twitch. A message from Dwight McNeil. Don't worry, Dwight. I'll come to the right decision. To be fair, Lewis Ferguson was out for a few weeks. He was, and Carlos Soler has been drafted in his place. I might play Dwight McNeil in that role. He doesn't get any negatives, but he equally doesn't get... yeah. And then maybe we can just change his role. He's out of position, obviously. But we could play him as a attack-minded playmaker. And then Jimmy Garner can be the holding guy. We'll try that. Dwight McNeil might be quite useful in that central role. And that just drops Carlos Soler back to the bench. Of course, Orban and Ferguson are injured at the moment. I am leaning still towards moving McNeil on, in all honesty, but we'll wait and see what happens. Jordan, you can indeed enter the competition to win the console. You can also enter the competition or enter the giveaways for the FC codes or Xbox Game Pass codes. They are global codes, but you will need to do your entering on Twitch for the giveaways. Your team got a first win of the season. It's Newcastle Jets, right? You're a Newcastle Jets fan? Down under? You're only buying the game this year for the Coventry Stadium being added. To be fair, it's great to see some extra grounds in the game, isn't it? Ashton Gate and Ewood Park also involved. Yeah, you could also enter to win the console as well, James. There you go. And then if you're lucky enough to win the console, you never know, you might have been lucky enough to win the game code as well. So let me add an addition to my spreadsheet here, because we're going to give away 3-month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate codes. And we're also going to give away 2 copies of the game as well, because I kept those codes specifically for this stream. C25 Ultimate Edition. We'll give those away in due course. In due course. Right, let's get cracking with the first. Burnley Career went live 2 minutes ago. It did indeed. No worries, Jordan. If you type !Xbox in the YouTube chat, you will still be able to enter to win the console by filling out the Microsoft form. Right, let's go, shall we? Let's hit record. Welcome back to the FC25 Everton Career Mode here on the Chesnoy Gaming channel. Things look a little different today, and they will do for a couple of days here on the YouTube channel. We're very kindly sponsored by Xbox UK today with their Score More with Xbox campaign. You'll notice a link in the description down below. If you follow that link, you stand the opportunity of winning an Xbox console. Not only that, we are giving away FC Point codes, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate codes, and FC25 Ultimate Edition codes over on stream as well. We've done a stream. This is being recorded on stream. We did one on Friday. We will also be doing another one later this week as well. So follow the links in the description to the Twitch stream channel, and you'll have the opportunity to enter in some giveaways there as well. We've got FC points and Game Pass Ultimate codes and copies of the game, etc., as we say. So hashtag ads today. As a result, you won't see any other adverts on the content. Gonna not put any YouTube ads in this video because, of course, it's kindly sponsored already, and we don't want to just slam you with ads, do we? So we're going to concentrate on the content as we push forward. But again, to reiterate, sponsored by Xbox UK today with the Score More with Xbox campaign. Link in the description to enter to stand the chance of winning an Xbox console. And of course, come and join me on stream later in the week for an opportunity to win some codes for yourself as well. With regards to the save, we're currently flying high in second with Everton here. Don't ask me how it's happened. I couldn't tell you. It could still yet all fall apart. We haven't played City yet. We haven't played Arsenal yet. We have played Liverpool and we beat them. We lost to Spurs though, and we face Manchester United to begin today. Haven't had a great start to the season. 5 of their opening 9 games have ended in defeat, which is a bit of a shock. But you imagine they've still got the quality in the squad to cause us all sorts of problems today. Regardless, we'll have Man United, we'll play Forest, we'll sim the home game against Fulham, and then we'll play Aston Villa away at the end of the day, and fingers crossed, get ourselves as many points as possible to maintain at least a top 5 or 6 position. The board want from us this year Europa League football as a minimum for next season. So far, we're on form for Champions League, but let's not get too carried away too early doors. So we're going to crack on. We're going to go and play Manchester United. You guys are going to drop the video a like. You're going to subscribe to the channel as well with the notification bell ticked. Good. And hopefully we can get a good positive result to start the day against Old Trafford lads. Is it still not letting you sub, Connor? No. Why is it not letting you do it? I don't understand. I don't get it, mate. Doesn't make any sense. What I can do, actually, is open the Patreon gifted sub list. We don't have anyone to gift to today, I believe. Connor, your date is down as the 21st. So, I tried to do it back on the 21st, and it didn't work. I think I made the conscious decision to wait until you were in chat so I could gift it to you whilst you were actually here. And you're actually here, and now it won't let me gift it or let you even pay for it yourself. It is what it is. Right, let's go and play Man United, shall we? And we'll sort their lineup as well to make sure that they're playing as strong a team as they should be. Again, apologies for any coughing and spluttering and not necessarily being as flamboyant as usual. You boys a little bit poorly, but we shall power through. Xerxes, sure. They've sold Højlund. Interesting. Bruno. Anthony on the right. Garnacho, I think. I will put Garnacho on the left. They sold Rashford as well. They might have sold Rashford as well. Paredes, Casemiro. We'll put Kobe Mainu in there. Diamande, Lenny Yoro, Luke Shaw, presumably yes. Dallo, presumably yes. Mike Magnot in goal, because of course they sold Andre Onana. What's his name? Anyone else? They've signed Hosler as well on a free. Mason Mount's on the bench. Yeah, they've sold Rashford. He's gonzoed. Signed Matthijs Tel though, which is a decent signing. Mason Mount on the bench, maybe. Mount ahead of Christian Eriksen at the very least, I think. A couple of Patreon players there. Look, Ben's here. Brandon Yang is here as well. Both at Manchester United now. Amad Diallo, should he maybe be on the bench? Put Diallo on the bench ahead of Anthony. I'm sure Man United fans would rather see Amad play than Anthony, wouldn't they? All good, thank you, Emmett. How are you, my dude? I only have codes for the Ultimate Edition, Spectator. Although one presumes that you would rather win the Ultimate Edition than the Standard Edition. Not a problem at all, Spectator. You are more than welcome. Been swell. Swell is just the way you want to hear it, Emmett. Glad to hear, my man. I'll have to watch Venom later. I forgot that the new Venom film was out already. Quite frankly, I can't say as I massively enjoyed the second Venom film. Wasn't great. First one was good. Second one was indifferent. But such is the way with those franchises and with that cinematic universe. You kind of feel the need to watch everything just so you don't miss anything, right? Don't you? So I'm sure I'll see it at some point. Oh, you went to the midnight release last night, did you, Aaron? How was it? No spoilers, obviously, but give us a out of 10. It will be weird when Everton aren't playing at Goodison Park anymore, won't it, Jordan? Yeah, you're right. Put the Man United line-up in the video, as per usual. Manchester United line-up with a couple of new faces in there, and a couple of faces notably missing. Mike Maignan in goal, Luke Shaw, Lenny Yoro, Matthijs de Ligt, and Diogo Dalot. Sancho is back at the club. Not sure what's going to happen in real life with him, to be completely honest. There is no Rashford at Manchester United anymore. Sold. There is no Lisandro Martinez at Manchester United anymore. Sold. There is no Andre Onana. Sold. Although, to be fair, Mike Magnan's probably an upgrade on Onana anyway. Their centre-back line might be opened up immediately, but Ugarte's tracking back there. We'll try our best to get a result. They've obviously not had a great season so far, as you saw from the league table earlier on. But they are still quite high in quality on an individual man basis. Oh, that was me trying a slide tackle. Dwight McNeil is actually getting the nod in central midfield for the moment. Oh, that's it. No Rasmus Højlund either. He's been sold too. Joshua Zirkzee leads the line. Here's Garnacho. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Good lad. So, a lot of changes to a lot of the bigger teams' squads we've noticed in career mode this year, or at least in this Everton save anyway. I think I asked in the last episode whether you guys had seen something similar in your own saves. Of course, Lewis Ferguson is out injured for a few weeks. So we were going to give Carlos Soler the nod in that left centre mid role. But actually, Dwight McNeil came to me and said, "Boss, can I play instead?" And I was like, well, go on then. I suppose we'll let you. We'll see how he does centrally, albeit he's now in a bit of a wide position. If he can do a job centrally, then he's probably worth keeping in the squad, isn't he? If he can't do a job centrally, then we are still leaning towards selling him. Here's Joshua Zirkzee again in the... Oh, you lucky boy! Manchester United 1, Everton 0. I feel a bit cheesed. It's like a quadruple rebound. Straight back to him. Sick. Nice one. Okay. Come on then. Garner's out-muscled by Bruno Fernandes. Former Man United man, of course, James Garner. Was actually quite well regarded at Manchester United by the fans after a very good loan spell at Nottingham Forest a couple of years ago. And then the club let him go. And I think the fans were a little bit disgruntled about that. He has settled on his feet at Everton, albeit in real life they're not doing as well as we are in this save. But he's been pretty solid for us in that central area. Oscar Bob will not be getting any kind remarks from the away fans today, being a City player, obviously. Fresneda could win this, has won this. Oscar Bob show a bit of good footwork and get it around the corner to James Garner. And now let's try and build down the left-hand side. Brian Mbeumo is there, but the ball from Garner looking for McNeil isn't good enough. And we could have been in there. And Mbeumo on the left trying to utilise his better left foot in crossing, because in shooting he's not been great. Unbelievable footwork from Garnacho. The finish is just as good. They might be 11th in the league, Man United, but it looks like they won't be for long because they lead by 2-0 now. Bugger. Oh, it was an FFP thing, was it? James Garner's sale. I see. Shenanigans of the highest order. Yeah, it might be, Jamie. Let's hope not, though, eh? Ranthwaite to Garner. Bob, spin the man. Ah, didn't work, did it? Garnacho to Bruno, quickly to Xerxes. At Old Trafford last season, we got well and truly destroyed by Manchester United by 6-1, I think it was. We then had a much better result, or much better performance against them at Goodison Park later in the season, although I do believe we still lost, perhaps by a 1-0. We went 2-0 down early doors in that game as well, and we might be about to go 3-0 down here. No! 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 We probably are about to go 3-0 down here. Jake O'Brien steps in, misses the ball, then steps in again and misses the ball, then takes the ball. Why don't you just go for the ball the first time, mate? Bruno Fernandes from the spot, and... oh, he's gone straight down the middle. I've dived out the way. I feel like this was a carbon copy of the Old Trafford game last season. 3-0 Man United. We're not going to be second anymore, are we? At least we can title the episode. Guys, it happened again. Nikolenko. That was supposed to go to Mbermo. Oh dear, this is really going wrong, isn't it? Sancho to Xerxes. Thankfully, the support is not found. Garner's lost the ball. Stop it, Joshua! Thank you, Mr. Ramsdale. Oh my god. It just keeps falling straight back to them. From the eye to Bob. No, go away, Luke Shaw. Oh, I mean, this is crazy. That was Bruno's first goal of the season, was it? Excellent. Dwight McNeil. Driven out wide to Mbermo. Diogo Dalot's not rapid, but he's quick enough, I think, to deal with Mbermo. That's not a great challenge from Bruno. He might be in trouble here. He scored from the spot with his first goal of the season. He might be in a bit of trouble here. Was from behind. Lucky boy. Lucky boy. Try and work something from the set piece. Down the line here to Dwight McNeil, who's actually now finding himself in a wide roll. Back to Mbermo. Space to deliver the ball. Not a great ball as it happens. Bob will get to this first, though. Get it under control. Get it out to Fresneda. Little back heel, and Bob could send this over the top. Looking for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and finding only Diogo Dalot. Never mind. Never mind. Joe, thank you very much for the 29th month subscribed, mate. Ah, I've missed the ball, and the man, and Bruno's in, and... Guys, it's happening again! Something about Manchester United means that I can't play against them for whatever reason. The boos are causing a cacophony of sound around Goodison Park right now, and quite frankly, I deserve it at the minute. This hasn't happened for ages. Why is it United every time? Christ's sake. We're second in the league after 9 games. How are we losing 4-0 at home inside 40 minutes? Garner. Nice spin. Fresneda out to Bob. And Di is there. Calvert-Lewin is on the run. Calvert-Lewin can't be found though. There's a 2-minute cooldown on commands, guys, so you won't be able to use the same command as someone else within 2 minutes of that command being used elsewhere. Nice tackle. Dwight McNeil looking for Calvert-Lewin out of his feet. And Burmo's out wide. Can we get one back before half-time? No, we can't. Thank you for the follow, Dakota. Appreciate it, mate. Come on. Oh, dearie me. Try and keep it under 5. I mean, I'm trying. Leafs last 2 games lost both 6-2 and 5-1. I don't feel quite so bad then. Well, that was not the best half of football, was it? Let's be better in the second, shall we? Let's win the second half at least, lads. If they can score 4.5, we can score 4.5, right? McNeil. Terrible ball for Mbermo. Thank you, Dwight. Thought I could get to that. Bruno. Nikolenko's back in position. Footwork from Bruno is excellent. Sancho. Bruno again. Nikolenko's done really well. Alright, Jaden. He was reaching for that before it even kicked it felt like. Manuel Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely turn. And again. Xerxes. Bruno. Thank you, Jake. It's just panic at the back. Every time they get in the box, it is nothing but panic. Nice ball by Ndiaye out wide. And Boma brings it down. Can he beat Dalot? Not really. Dwight McNeil's here, though. Ndiaye. Ah. It's loose. We'll have that back. And Boma to McNeil. No, you don't. I see you coming, Alejandro. Out wide to Bob. Good ball. You're offside there, Dominic. I can't get it to you like that, mate. Here's Ndiaye. And Garner looking for Calvert-Lewin. Spin the man. He's done brilliantly. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We have one back. Is it game on again? Probably not. But it's a start. It's 4-1. Let's not bother celebrating that, lads, shall we? Let's just get straight back to the halfway line. We go again. Xerxes, the turn. Sancho. Thank you, Ramsdale. It's the footwork that's hard to deal with. Oh, Bob. That was beautiful, pal. And Ndiaye's on his way as well. We'll look for him in the channel, and that's going to skip on out of play off the water. Lovely. I don't know whether there's been a slight difference in it because Dwight McNeil is out of position. That might have something to do with it. Out of position and with a different role. That might be why we're being cut apart quite so much. Put Soler as a box-to-box. It's probably not. It's probably just me being rubbish, but, you know, we'll wait and see. Oh, Bob's won that back. And Dwight's in. Oh! Balls. Well in, Jimmy. Well in, Luke. Okay. Xerxes. Garnacho. Luke Shaw. It's a lovely turn. Okay. I'm sure that's not what they planned, but it's what's worked for them. Can't get there with Carlos Soler. Cobby. Cobby Mainoo's been a bit quiet in this game. I'd completely forgotten he was even on the pitch. So quiet has he been. Oscar Bobbs worked some space out there, so Ndiaye will look for him. Come back on the left, then deliver the ball. Calvert-Lewin's there. Ref? No? Alright. I'll have that. Thank you. Soler. Nikolenko. And Burma's got to that first. He's done really well. So's Diogo Dalot, to be fair to him. Garnacho. Call back here, you! Win that, Carlos. Well up, lad. And Ndiaye to Soler again. And look at the space for Burma to get into. Diogo Dalot's gone walkabouts. And there is room. There is a lot of room. You silly boy. Oh, nuts. 3 legs, pal. Jadon Sancho. Ah. Xerxes. Bruno, there's the run. There's the tackle. DI. Really? Well in, Jake. Alright, come on then. Let's accelerate away. Stay onside, please, Dominic. Oh, my Lord. The amount of times I try and or want to play the ball to him and he's just drifted beyond the line is so frustrating. James Garner getting forward now. Up against Kobe Mainu. And Bob. You know what? Let's just keep going and cross on your right, shall we? What's your right like? Not bad. Oh, Diogo Dallo gets to the header first. You're so good in the air, Dominic, but you've got to make sure that you get to it. Oh, have it? No. Go away. Not having it. Bob. No, not meant to go there. Well, this has gone well. Bugger. I'm not going to bring Lindelöf on. Don't want to embarrass the boy. Yeah, every cloud in that. Clean sheet in a second. Well, so far, there's still 10 minutes for Man United to score a goal, isn't there? Fresneda to James Garner. Bob is here. NDI thought about making a run, then decided against it. No, it's so bad. Well in. Drill it quick. Please be onside, Feliz. He's offside. Technically, actually, I shouldn't be able to play Lindelöf, should I? Because he should be ineligible because of parent club rulings. Lovely ball out to Mbermo. Feliz is just in there. It's going towards NDI. We can't win the header. That's just so bad. He's thankfully found the man, but... Go on, Illyman. Go on, Illyman! NDI! NDI! Alright! He forgot that you had the football, apparently, and just let Lenny Yoro run off with it. We've won it back. Feliz is on the run. Oh, please! Apparently I'm not allowed to kick the ball anymore. Well, we didn't lose the second half. All you can ask... after a first half like that is a response in the second. A response we got. Not as good a response as needed, but it's less embarrassing than it potentially could have been. Not necessarily the way we wanted to start the day, but at least when you're at rock bottom, the only way is up. Downplay, Jake. It kind of gave away the penalty, although it was kind of my fault. It won't always go away, Dwight. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry, it won't always go our way, pal. Did I put him in permanently? I did. Let me take him off playmaker attacking, though, because that just did not work from midfield. I'll put him on box to box. Yes, please. It's the women's qualifiers, isn't it, Jamie? 6 days till Forest away. You are from your system. Oh, it's going to be internationals? Yes. Lots of people called up by their national sides. Just as we're talking about international football in chat. Euro 2025. Oh, it's a playoff, is it? I thought it was just straight a qualifying group game. Shall we do a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway. All right, let's do a giveaway. your keyword. Again, to reiterate, we are sponsored today by the guys at Xbox UK with their Score More with Xbox campaign. If you do !SMXW in chat, it'll tell you all you need to know. If you do !Xbox in chat, that will link you to a Microsoft form where you can enter to win a console. During the stream, we're giving away FC point codes and we're giving away Xbox Game Pass Ultimate codes. Considering we just got trounced by United, your keyword for this one is United. So all you need to do is to type United into the Twitch chat. It's not case sensitive. You only need to type it once. You don't get an extra entry by typing it multiple times. You only need to type it once. United in chat as we work our way towards this game against Nottingham Forest. And one of you will win some FC points. We'll do another FC point one, and then we'll give away a Game Pass Ultimate code or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate code. My brain got all confused in itself there. Yeah, go on then. We'll play in that. No. Let's play in that kit. So I've got it hanging up behind me. Those of you that are watching on the YouTube stream, for the live giveaways, you will need to join me on Twitch to enter into the chat. But for the console itself, all you need to do is follow the link that the !Xbox command will give you. Do we make any changes to the starting lineup? Might give Valise a game. There's no reason why not at this stage. Yeah, that'll do. Appreciate you, ads. You're on it as ever. No, subs do not get an extra chance. If it was a giveaway that I'd funded myself, then perhaps subs would get an extra chance to encourage subscriptions to the channel. Because Xbox has been kind enough to offer up the codes and gift them to me, to you, I'm not going to be like, oh, subscribe for an extra chance. We're already sponsored enough. I'm not going to take the Michael. I haven't yet, unfortunately, Saints. I haven't had the opportunity. But I did see that you'd sent me something on Insta. Right, we'll start McNeil again, but I'm not sure about him still. Again, reminder, !United, or not even exclamation mark, just United. The word United in chat gives you the chance to win our next giveaway. You only need to type it once. If you've already typed it, you don't need to type it again. Nightbot remembers. The sponsor segment will only be whilst we're playing FC, Jamie. We'll restart the stream for a separate segment when we get to F1 later tonight. Nice that they fixed that camera angle. We'll give away, we'll do the... Aiden, you only need to type it once, mate. I mentioned it, and the announcement in chat tells you you only need to type it in once. Multiple people that spam the keyword will end up being timed out. Well, against the different side in red, let's do a bit better this time, shall we? We're away from home at Nottingham Forest. It's Juan Garcia in goal. Omar Richards, Murillo, Milenkovic and Rahir at fullback. Sangare and Pape Matar Sarr. Former Spurs man. This is where he ended up. Callum Hudson-Odoi on one wing. And Cali Muendo up top. Who's a player that we did look at when potentially scouting for Dominic Calvert-Lewin replacements. But he's not as physical as a player I might like. Ndiaye kind of already fills that role, and if we are to lose DCL, I'd like someone that is more of Dominic's build and stature than someone else that's small. I would like at least one big physical presence up top. That said, we are playing Valise in this one rather than Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but so far we haven't really had the opportunity to see what Valise has got in the locker. Garner to Dwight McNeil, out of his feet, on his left foot. Good save by the keeper to keep us out for now. It's a much more positive start so far here. Let's keep it going. Oscar used a hand there, I think. Indeed he did. Win that, Jimmy. Will up, Jimmy. Valise to Ndiaye. Change the direction, maybe. Didn't quite wrong foot the defender as I hoped that it might. Bob will look for Valise here. Again, ball's just not quite as good as it needs to be. But we've got possession back again. And Valise can make me a decent run, and he has done. And will spin onto his right. Valise! Okay. The plan is to have open lobbies tonight, Tom. Yes, I am going to need to do some practice at Mexico beforehand, though. And find a setup that suits. Fresneda. Into McNeil, man on his shoulder. We'll drill it out to Mbermo. Mbermo has Valise in the middle to aim for him. Valise is there. Mbermo needs to win this. And to be fair to him, he has done. And McNeil has Garner in support. And there's Ndiaye. Ndiaye with Bob around the corner. Bob to drive inside on that left foot. It's maybe opened up for him here. It hasn't actually opened up for him here. Mbermo with a quick throw. And then Mikolenko. An early cross. Ndiaye brings it down. Looking for Bob. A 1-2 perhaps. Murillo's in the way, but it's only fallen to Ndiaye. Well, Man United got lucky with their first goal of the day in the first game. I've kind of done it back to the AI now, haven't I? Apologies, Forest. Not that Man United are apologising to me, but I will apologise to you. Whether I actually care or not, whether the apology is sincere or not, entirely different matter. But I'll at least say it. Kind of sorry, not sorry. Matt, thank you very much for resubscribing for a 7th month, my man. Glad you're enjoying the content, regardless of your inability to make a lot of the streams. It's ADN, not Aiden. Well, when it's all lowercase, AD, it's hard to know that it's ADN, isn't it? Maybe you should change your username. Elliot Anderson into Cali Muendo. All right. Calm yourself. In a way, Jordan, yes, calmer of sorts. And Mbermo looking for Valise. Found well. Good footwork from Valise. And Ndiaye's going to be in the box again. And he could be on the end of this. Oh, and he very nearly was. Brrr. Hudson-Odoi will bring the fullback forward to try and deal with it. Pape Sarr. Good footwork from him. Oh, Garner's intercepted that nicely. And now Bob. And then Ndiaye. Valise is with me here. Good footwork. Ow, nearly man's run straight into the defender. Thanks. Onside. Oh, don't forget the ball. Don't forget the ball. They've headed it straight to him. He's got 20 yards of space and he forgot the ball. He was in. Unbelievable. I think it might actually have gone through his own leg. Have a quick look. Ball came over the top. And then he's just headed it straight to me. Feliz has got, well, effectively the half to himself if he brings this down well enough, which he initially does, and then looks to run off with it. And just, quite frankly, forgets the ball. He's just run past it. Oh, mate! What are you doing? Take it quick. And there we go. Bob. Garner. Bob again. Around the corners for Lees. He could make up for it here. He hasn't quite. Good save by the goalkeeper. I actually am kind of enjoying Valise a little bit here. He's a lot more lively than Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And he's much better in possession as well. Could he potentially be a longer-term replacement for Calvert-Lewin? He's only 21. And he will continue to improve as the save goes on. Well in, James Garner. He might be putting his name in the hat here, Valise. He's onside thanks to the fullback on the far side playing him on. Steps away from one defender that tries. Steps away from another defender that tries. But can't find a teammate in the middle. Valise is actually putting together a very good performance so far. All he needs now is the goal to go with it. Anderson spins, finds Fresneda only. McNeil to Mikolenko. Well, if there's space to get into, I'm going to get into it, you know. And the eye in the middle. And the eye, and the eye, and the eye, and the eye, and he knows, and he knows. Ah. It's alright, don't worry about it. Anderson. Oh, that's a great ball over the top. Keeps is going to come and get it though. McNeil. Driven to Mbermo. Ah, I've overrun that. No, I haven't. Mbermo's done really well. Valise through the gap. Roll, beat the defender. Oh, please. Show some level of dribbling intensity. Pape Matar Sarr shown a yellow card now. Goes short to Oscar Bob here. Could be in a good shooting position. Right. Okay. Oh, it's a great ball. Get there, Valise. Oh, please, Valise. His movement is superb. He just isn't scoring the goal. Well in, Jimmy. Right, Garner to Mbermo. Valise is on the run again. Ndiaye with him. Bob's on the far side. We'll lift it. Ah, it was meant for Bob. It's going to find Valise. All right. That'll be half time, really, won't it? Well, one final chance, chat. If you haven't typed the word United into chat already, do so now. If you've already done it, you don't need to. And we shall run the giveaway. I feel like Ramsdale's been okay, ads. I don't think that he's been a downgrade at all. He's not done anything that Pickford wouldn't have done. And he's not done anything that Pickford would have done. If you know what I mean. We're going to roll it. We're going to roll it for what we do this time. 2,800 FC points. That's the trumpet of glory rather than the glasses of destiny. A roll. Older Gamer 54. Congratulations, Older Gamer 54. You just won 2,800 FC points on Xbox. Let me drop you a direct message, sir. If you could type in chat so I can see your username so I can click on your name and then message you, that would be great. I'm just scrolling up to see if I can see your entry. There you are. Order game of 54. Let me drop you a message. Vamos. Congratulations, dude. 2,800 FC points on its way to you. When you respond to that DM, I can message you your code. Well, 1-0 up so far. 1-0 up so far. Zaha is an option. I don't know whether I'd want Zaha though. Pardon me. You're welcome, mate. I've dropped you a DM. If you could just respond to it so that I know that you've received it, and then I can send you a code. Tommies. Alright, big second half. Come on, let's see it through. Well read. Don't know anything about Rakhia. It's nice from Sarr. Anderson's got some good acceleration in there. We know that Kalimuendo has some of his own as well, but Branthwaite stands very firm. Come on then, Bobby. What you got, son? That wasn't quite as hard a drilled pass as I hoped it would be. Dwight McNeil, lay that in front of Mr. Garner. Garner to Bob. Bob to Ndiaye. No, don't. See ya. Bye. Ah, not quite as see her as I thought. Don't get sucked in. Well in. Such a better performance today than the one against Man United. Great flick by Ndiaye. Bob down and under control. Iliman is there in a good position, but just being able to find him in that gap is going to be the difficult thing. Dwight McNeil just needs to hold off the attentions of the midfielder there, and he's done that well. And Burma's going to be onside here just, and delivers a good ball. And Veliz is up, but it can't get to it. Garner needs to win this and has done it. It will come back to Dwight McNeil. Never mind, Kalimuendo's won it off him. And now, oh no, Kalimuendo could be in. How's your dribbling, lad? Bloody hell. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Tar. Ndiaye through the gap. Or round the corner instead. Well done. Ah. Bloody hell, Omar Richards. You son of a bitch. Oh, he's done me there. That's a lovely turn by Jota. Hit a hand. Bare hand. Exclamation mark Xbox trip. Exclamation mark Xbox. Perfect. Thank you, Older Gamer. Your code is on the way. Lebosh. Enter that as a redeemable code on the store. And you'll get 2,800 FC points. Lebosh. I'm not giving specifically you one, Trip. No, sorry. Fool's Leader, thank you for the follow, mate. Nice try, though. Trip, nice try. I would expect nothing less. There's Nader to Bob. Bob to Ndiaye. And Bob again. And, not Ndiaye again. Win that. Head it backwards. Well up, Jim. Well up, Jimmy, mate. Great hitter, that. Great hitter. And Burmo into Ndiaye. He's dropped into that false nine roll very nicely. Some space here for Dwight McNeil if we can get this to Veliz. That's not Veliz. That's Burmo, but here's Dwight McNeil again. Number 7 against number 7. It's number 7 that comes out on top. Ndiaye. Lovely spin. And the goal, surely. That's game! Iliman Ndiaye at the double, sir. Everton 2, Nottingham Forest 0. That'll be the dub. A good response. They'll get back to you, Trip. They'll get back to you. You son of a bitch. Yeah, no. It's a me. Worth a try, yeah. Always worth a try. You don't get if you don't ask. Let's try Valise in that role. I'll bring Calvert-Lewin on. And DI's done his bit. We'll give him the applause of the crowd. Oh, it's a lovely turn by Elliot Anderson. It's a lovely tackle by James Garner. It's not a great ball by Brian Mbermo, if we're honest. He's quite sharp on the ball, isn't he, Elliot Anderson? Well in, Jim. They don't. Whee! Swing and a miss, Mr. Sangare. Go to Valise first. Bring the defender towards me to then go out wide to Brian Mbermo. Oh, that's a great delivery. Ndiaye. Get that to Bob. Bob to Ndiaye. On a hat-trick. Ndiaye. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame. You got an Evo addiction this year, do you, Emmett? Oh, hello. That's some good footwork. Hello. Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Offside. FIFA NHD, thank you for the follow, mate. Pardon me. Makalenko. And Mbermo. The lack of movement from Calvert-Lewin compared to Valise is noticeable. In the same role, doing the same job, they don't do the same job. And Mbermo to Calvert-Lewin. Valise is on the run. Play it into the channel, and he can get there. The Tottenham loanee's in behind. Can he score the goal to finish Forest off? No. Denied by a good stop. I do like Valise. He's probably not quite at the calibre that we're looking for to replace DCL. But he's putting in a good shout to be a squad option, isn't he, here? Hey, Harry. How are you, lad? Let's throw to Hudson-Odoi. I'll have that back to Hut. Oof, that wasn't really as far down the line as I hoped it would be. Bob, 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 bob. Ref? Alright. Well in, Decore. Well in, Decore. Calvert-Lewin. Nice. Needs that support to arrive. And it has arrived. DCL! Garcia with a good save again. Could have been. Well, could have been quite like the Manchester United game, actually, for the away side, scoring a plenty of goals here today. But unfortunately, their goalkeeper's done slightly better than Aaron Ramsdale did in the game back at Goodison Park. But we wanted a response after that first half against Man United. We got one because we won the second half by 1-0. And we've headed into this game. And we've gone and won the whole game here as well. And might follow this up with a clean sheet too. And we will. As we clear this, that'll be game. And that is Everton back to form. Fulham at home next in a simmer. Before then Aston Villa away at the end of the day. No worries, Corey. Catch you later, dude. Thanks for the follow, Lucky. Yeah, good, thank you. Good, thank you, FIFA. Harry Amass is probably a player for the Road to Glory save that we'll do after this Everton one, to be honest. Oh, shush you mush. We'll throw Lindelof in for the game against Fulham then. NDI and Branthwaite in Team of the Week. You'll have to see it. No worries, Corey. Catch you later, dude. Email from your senior physiotherapist. Lewis Ferguson is on his way back. Lovely. What mic do I use? An Elgato Wave 3. I've got a Blue Snowball, have you? Blue Snowball's a great starter mic. The Elgato mics are a step up in quality, though. Hashtag not spawn. Is he back? No, he's not. Still only got the plaster there. He's still only got the plaster. He's not back yet. I'd be tempted to give Valise another start, you know, but Calvert-Lewin is our best player. Rephrase. Calvert-Lewin's our best goal scorer. I won't go as far as perhaps to say he's our best player. Next up, that game back at Goodison Park against Fulham. We had them in the Carabao Cup earlier this season, and they did get the better of us, which they don't this time. Iliman Ndiaye with back-to-back braces to give us all 3 points. Fulham actually took an early lead in the 15th minute through Vinicius, but Ndiaye, just at the beginning of the second half and just at the end of the second half, turn it around for the Toffees. We will gladly take another set of 3 points. We're not still in the top 2, such is the form of everybody else, but we are still in the top 4. But with a very capable, I'm sure, Aston Villa side to come. That said, they've won 1 game only so far this season, Aston Villa, and are down in 17th. Certainly they are better than their league position suggests. They have only lost 5, which is less than Fulham in 11th and less than Newcastle and Manchester United in 8th and 9th. Only 1 more than Liverpool in 6th. So they're draw specialists so far this season, Aston Villa, but we would like to get victory and commit them to another defeat if we can in the final game of the day. 12 games, 8 clean sheets for Aaron Ramsdale. For all the questions that were asked of the decision to move Pickford on and the decision to replace him with Aaron Ramsdale, I think we've answered those critics. I am going to put Ferguson back in. I'm sorry, Dwight. Am I sorry? Not really. It's another sorry, not sorry situation, isn't it? Right, let me just have a strepsil for the throat. I'm just going to go for a quick toilet break, chat. And then we will be cracking back with this final game of the episode against Aston Villa. I'll be back in a couple of moments. Bear with me 1 second. We'll just pop some copyright-free music in the background for you to have a little jingle jangle along to whilst I'm away. There you go. Consider yourselves jingling and jangling. I should be back in a couple of minutes. BRB. Don't go anywhere. We'll do a giveaway when I get back. Now then. Can't go wrong with Elgato. No, you're absolutely right. The quality of Elgato products is very high. Right. Afternoon, sir. Hello, Ryan. Let's do another giveaway. Your keyword this time is going to be Ryan. Why not? Keyword Ryan. You only need to type it once. It's not case sensitive. This time you are entering for 5,900 FC points. 5,900 FC points. You only need to type it once. FC points, of course, on Xbox, as this is an Xbox-sponsored stream. Sign me up. Hi. That's a great idea, Daniel. I think this time you could win something, David. Haven't you won a giveaway before, David Enke? Sure you've won a giveaway before. Right, let's go and play The Villa. Make sure their lineup is as it should be. Don't remember. I swear, if we draw the giveaway and Ryan wins, I promise I've not. I promise I've not fixed it. Ramsey on the right, Bailey on the left, Kamara and Sanchez. We'll throw McGinn in. Ezri Konsa, I forgot they got Eder Militao. Have they still not replaced? They've still not replaced Emi Martinez. They are desperate for a goalkeeper. John Stones and Eder Militao as the centre-back partnership at Aston Villa. Wow. Today is Creator Series, David Enke, later on this evening. But we've got a big sponsored stream first. O'Brien is better than Lindelof, yes. Oh, I could have sworn the plan command was updated. Did I update? I might have updated the plan on Nightbot and not actually done it on the actual stream itself. No, I hadn't. Really, Chess, well done. Come on now. I must have just not saved it. Oh, I have. Oh, I've updated it. I've updated it on Twitch, but I haven't updated it on Nightbot. That's what I've done. I knew I'd done it somewhere. I was like, I'm unlocking a memory here. I've actually done it on Nightbot as well, on the YouTube bot as well. I just hadn't done it on Nightbot for some reason. Kappa Kappa 123. Again, we'll do the giveaway at half time. There you go. Look at that. Actually says what it's supposed to. Unbelievable, Jeff. Doobie doo doobie. Aston Villa, 4-2-3-1. They haven't yet replaced Emi Martinez. Still, Robin Olsen in goal. You will notice John Stones and Eder Militao, however, as a centre-back partnership. You'll also notice a certain Norberto up top for them. They sold Ollie Watkins. They've replaced him with Beto. It's not a great signing, but as rubbish as he was for me, now watch him absolutely lead the line for Aston Villa. We obviously hope he doesn't, but it wouldn't be too much of a surprise if he does. The leap on John Stones, by the way. All right, corner. Early doors. And Burmo delivers. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is there. Ede Militao bosses it. Okay, those two new centre-backs certainly worth the purchase so far. And John Stones is there again. Bit good him, isn't he? Lewis Ferguson from 30 yards. Dominic's injured. He's down. He's holding his knee. I fear the worst. And you know what the worst is? The worst is a significant long-term injury. He's still not up. Ross Barkley coming forward here. Good block. Concert. Yep. It's coming, isn't it? DCL might well have done his ACL. Balls. That will significantly change our plans for the rest of the season. I might find myself having to sell McNeil to fund a new striker. And then next season, selling DCL to fund a new midfielder. Oh, bugger. Well, whilst we're paused, let's do the giveaway, shall we? A reminder, just one final moment. Ryan, the keyword for 5,900 FC points on your finest Xbox console. We also have 12,000 FC points to give away, 6 months Xbox Game Pass Ultimate codes to give away. I've then got from the previous Xbox launch package a 3-month Xbox, 2 3-month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate codes and an FC25 Ultimate Edition code. In fact, I've got 2 of each of those, but I'll give away 1 for this stream and 1 for the next stream next week, because I'll get 2 codes of everything again from the guys at Xbox, but I can't make more of what I've got in physical copies in front of me. So we'll do 1 Xbox Game Pass Ultimate code for 3 months and 1 FC25 Ultimate code today, and then I'll replicate that next week. So for 5,900 FC points, your winner is Bink Ryan, Mr. Pollard, sir. Congratulations, Ryan. You have won yourself 5,900 FC points. I will drop you a message on Twitch, and you can get yourself the code. Just say hello in chat. Right? Yeah. What are the chances, Ryan, that it actually was another Ryan that won it? We did keyword Ryan, and Ryan won, but not the Ryan that we did the Ryan for Ryan. As if. I couldn't have scripted that, even if I tried. I'm just scrolling up, see if I can see Ryan typing in chat earlier on. Here we go. Let me drop you a message, Ryan. A whisper. There we go. I've just dropped you a DM on Twitch, Ryan. Is me. It is you. Just reply to that DM for me on Twitch if you could, and then I will send you your message with the code. I think I probably should have sold DCL anyway as well, Jordan, but it is what it is. Oh, that is a... Yeah. He has fallen really awkwardly on that left knee. I am not surprised that he's in a bit of pain after that. It also looked like Mikalenko was holding his shoulder there, but we'll hope that he hasn't hurt himself too. Well, we decided to keep Dominic Calvert-Lewin at the club because he was our top goal scorer last year. And now I'm wondering whether that was the right decision or not. Lewis Ferguson, quick 1-2. Open up a bit more space. Ferguson with the turn. Ferguson with the effort. Matson, no, Conser, sorry, with the block. And now the chance from the set piece again. It's Fresneda that could be up. It's Jacob Ramsey that wins the header. Obermo has gifted them a free kick. Oh, you don't have an Xbox, do you not, Ryan? In which case, you are more than welcome to still have the code and give it to a friend, or I can re-roll. The choice is yours. Do you have any friends that have an Xbox, Ryan, that we could you could give the code to if I send it to you, or would you like me to re-roll and someone else can win? I can pull the Everton shirt down a little bit, but if I pull it too far, it will just fall off. Not to worry, Ryan. We shall re-roll. Thank you for your honesty. Let's re-roll. The winner, Emmett Rice Cakes. Imagine if it had been other Ryan. It was still a rye. It's just that it was cakes on the end rather than anything else. Let's go! Congratulations, Emma. Let me whisper you a whisper. I just spammed my keyboard. Don't worry, that's not your code. But if you could respond to me with a confirmation that you've received the whisper, that'd be great. And then I shall message you your 5,900 FC point code. Emma, the beneficiary of Ryan's generosity. Right, let's crack on. Just drop me a DM back, Emmett, and I'll send you the code at half-time, pal. Ross Barkley. And into Kamara. All right. Villa quite happy to go sideways, not forwards at the moment. I'm quite happy for them to do the same. Leon Bailey and Esri Konsa. Is he onside? He is. Leon Bailey's in here. Good block. And away. Well up, Fresneda. Well up, Iliman. And out. Oh, that's not quite as out as I'd hoped it would be. Ross Barkley, the former Everton man, tackled. Thank you. Garner. NDI. Space on this near side for Brian and Burmo, who eventually gets it under control. And here arriving is Valise. And Valise is in. Valise doesn't have the ball anymore. Well done, Eder. Esri Konsa. Well, little dink. Hello. Bailey. Gimme. Tar. Out your feet quickly. I see Ndiol. Valise is making a good run. Valise against Militao. Yeah, that was unfortunately only going to go one way. What's the Evo's bug, Ryan? Barkley. And Bailey. Ooh, chill, Leon. Calm down, mate. No, not Beto, please. Oh, God! Beto bites back. It had to be, really, didn't it? All about Leon Bailey. But it's Beto that buries it. Bollocks. 1-0 Villa. They're not working properly. So they're not releasing them anymore full stop, or they've just stopped releasing them whilst they work on a fix. Mikolenko and Ferguson. Ferguson to Mbermo. Valise is there, quickly looking for Ndiaye, out of his feet, being chased and hounded by Eder Militao. Garner's done really well, though. John Stone's in the way. Ferguson could win this. Has done. Ndiaye down and under control. Again, hounded by Eder Militao. If you just leave me alone for a moment, we might have the chance to score an equaliser. And Burmo, Ferguson, Ndiaye looking for Valise. Valise turns well. He's done John Stones. He can't score. Oscar Bobb's in, though. Another former Manchester City man. Kicks it straight to Olsen, who's actually, in himself, another former Everton man, isn't he, Robin Olsen? Used to play for the club. I'm sure I sold him in the previous Everton save we did back on FIFA 21. They've not commented on the problem and just not released any new ones, you believe. All right. Classic. I've paused, so we will give Emmett his code now. Got it. Thank you, sir. You are more than welcome. Mr. Rice Cakes. There's your code, pal. 5,900 FC points. Lebosh. It does suck because Evos are a big part of the enjoyment for people on 24, weren't they? Well in for Sneijder. Come on then. Ferguson getting forward. We can run around McGinn. I'm sure we've got the legs. And Burmo, I don't fancy crossing it to Valise with Militao and John Stones in there. Nice little first ball. I'll tell you what, Ndiaye has got, the better of John Stones on a couple of occasions now. But he hasn't got the better of the woodwork. Forward to Ndiaye again. And space for Valise. Valise! Valise again! Valise again! Oh! Why does it have to be Beto? He's used an arm there. No, we've used an arm. Oh, good. Thank you, Ref. Ferguson. Garner. Out to Mbermo. Down the line. Go on. Go on. Delivery's not bad, you know. Kamara's underneath it. Jacob Ramsey. Bailey. Bailey on the run. And McGinn. Bailey again. Come back here, Leon. Leon Bailey's putting in a great audition for a potential new winger role, isn't he? Stop it. It's the... Oh, it's going to fall to Beto. What on earth? How has that ended up at Beto's feet? Thankfully, they won't score the following corner, but they've still got possession here. Ball back to Bailey. I don't know what the skill move that Leon Bailey's doing is. It's just so bleeding effective. That's going to be 1-0 Villa at half-time. I'm trying, Bromo. Believe me, I'm trying. Thank you for the follow, Sam. Came across your channel a couple of months ago. Loving this. Oh, hang on. Chat just scrolled. Loving your series. Wait every day to watch it. Shame you're a Cambridge fan. Love from a Stevenage fan. Thank you for the 3 points, pal. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Thank you for the support, mate. Glad you're enjoying the content, Sam. Villa's rivals are Birmingham. Yeah, as soon as the licensing was lost, or they decided not to go with it, it certainly took a change, didn't it, Saul? It's classic me, derping. Here's Kamara. Well intercepted. Illiman. Giving John McGinn the run around. Go away, Ross. Why is Ross Barkley wearing number 1? That's weird. I swear Martson wore number 1 for them last season as well. You don't think that's why they've not signed a goalkeeper, is it? That they've already got a number 1. Valise, great strength. Shame about John Stones. Barkley. Square to Kamara. Bob's coming across. Can't really close down too much with Fresneda because there's room for Martson here out wide. It's a good turn. Barkley. Barkley still. Barkley tackled, thankfully. Bob. Bollocks. Well in. All right. No, Beto. No, Beto! Chill. I knew that Beto would do this to me today. You could just feel it in the air, couldn't you? Here's Kamara. And McGinn. They're 17th in the table. They've won 1 game all season. You imagine a factor of that is because they've got Robin Olsen in goal and Beto up top as their go-to keeper clean sheeters and goal scorers. It just so happens that today they've done enough. Keep me out. So far, anyway. They are... Good tackle. They are draw specialists. I wonder whether a lot of the draws have been 0-0. Because the defensive unit is really solid. So they probably don't concede many, even with Olsen in goal. But they probably just don't score many with Beto up top. Just so happens that 1 is enough today. So far, at least. Because I can't seem to find a way past Militao or John Stones. Or Ian Martson or Esri Konsa. Feliz has made a good run in behind here, though. And he's brought that down brilliantly. And he's still going. Get to it, Valise. Good strength, lad. Ndiaye in the box. Spin the man. Ndiaye. Ferguson. No. No! Lex. Has he kept that in? No. No, we're supposed to go back to the man. I took the throw. Oh no, Beto, don't. He nearly did. He very nearly did. Corner. Villa. Ball. Bailey. Stones wide. Ferguson and Burmo. Feliz is making great runs. His movement is superb. Just can't get it to him most of the time. Ferguson. Ndiaye. Ndiaye against Stones has been one where we probably could find a way through at some point. Feliz against Militao, however, not quite so much. And Burmo. Drive. Oh, that was such a good move until that moment. Ndiaye in some space. Finds Valise. Valise! Bloody Militao. Still back heel to Militao. This is Riconsa. Bailey. Sanchez. Bailey again. Bailey again! Oh! Now both sides have hit the post. Very nearly bounced back off Ramsdale and into the back of the net. Luckily for us it didn't. Unfortunately for Villa, they haven't been able to find a second goal to kill us off there. But it was very, very close. Bob looking for Valise. He's won the header well. But Olsen makes the save. A chance at both ends, but one opportunity was definitely more obvious than the other. Bailey. And Kamara. And McGinn. They're just taking their time now, aren't they? They are taking the Michael out of us now.
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match, number 25, Robin Olsen.
Sanchez. Oh, it's rolled over the toe of the defender. John McGinn from range, wide.
The
2 minutes added. Villa fans are whistling, waiting for the final time to come from the referee, and that challenge might just have sealed it. It has indeed. Aston Villa. Oh, Aston Villa give me the ball back, and would have been very, very vulnerable from that. It wasn't to be. Well, the man that we sold scores the goal that beats us. And the man that we decided to keep is probably injured his ACL and is going to be out for 7 months or so. You win some, you lose some. And today we've done a little bit of both, haven't we? Oh, please don't be out for too long. 4 months. It's not an ACL, it's an LCL for DCL. He's out for 4 months. We are now in the end of October. No, sorry, the end of November. So he's out until March, effectively. He's not going to miss the entirety of the rest of the season, but he is going to miss a large chunk of it. We end the day 4th. We start the day tomorrow with second-placed Arsenal. Oh, joy. To be fair, Valise has been promising in the games that he's played for me so far. He's not yet scored, but he's been promising. Arsenal, West Ham and Burnley before City, Palace and Wolves. I've got 28 million. I could sign a striking replacement for Dominic Calvert-Lewin with that money. And we could raise more by selling McNeil to then buy a striker with the money. But at the moment, we are going to be without our top goal scorer for now. Ndiaye has grown really well so far this season. He's up to 78 rated there now. So hopefully his contributions will continue. And he's been much better today than he was for the majority of last season. He had spells last year where he was very good. But he seems quite consistent this season. That's annoying, isn't it, really? A reminder that today's episode was very kindly sponsored by the guys at Xbox. So do make sure you follow the link in the description to stand a chance of winning a console of your own. We will be doing more giveaways on stream later this week. So follow the links in the description as well to my Twitch and to the YouTube live stream where you will be able to be involved in those giveaways. That's all for this episode today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you again to Xbox for sponsoring. You can score more with Xbox, and hopefully tomorrow we will do the same. I'll see you later. Oh, shite. Connor, you were actually able to figure it out. You should have let me do it, though. I appreciate it, pal. Thank you very much indeed for dropping another subscription to the channel. Right, let's save that footage. What episode number is that? Episode 5, right? Si, senor. Everton S2 5. Joshy, thank you for the follow, mate. That's the wrong control, cheers. Think about transfer listed Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Anyone want to buy him? Orban is back. I don't know what squad. Let's imagine what squad hub, don't I? Orban is back in 3 weeks. He's already gone down from 79 to 78 DCL. I think his time at the club is definitely over now. That's going to kill him off, I think. Oh, mate. What are the chances that Beto scores the bleeding goal? Shall we do another giveaway? I think the answer to that's going to be yes, isn't it? So annoyed that we've lost DCL. I mean, it does make January a little bit more straightforward. Now that we know that we're definitely going to replace DCL. Our giveaway is going to be injured. Your keyword is injured. Actually, no. Let's just do DCL. Your keyword is DCL. Just the 3 letters DCL. Easier for you guys to, especially for those that are non-native English speakers, to spell DCL rather than the word injured. So, no. What was I doing there? Lads. Is it still not? Connor. Lads. Manchester United lineup. Manchester United lineup. Manchester United apparently. Last season. You lucky boy. This giveaway is for 12,000 FC points. To reward your patience for allowing me to quickly edit the video on stream. Was actually quite well regarded. F1 won't be until significantly later today, Daniel. F1 won't be until at least 5 PM UK, if not later. Good loan spell at Nottingham Forest a couple of years. Footwork from Garnacho. The finish now. Garnacho to Bruno. To Xerxes. At Old Trafford last season, we got well and truly. It's from. We're not going to be second anymore, are we? No, you're not. Not found. Garner's lost the ball. Stop it, Joshua! Thank you, Mr. Ramsdale. Oh my God. Oh, I was supposed to go straight back to them. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was Bruno's first goal of the season. Excellent. In a bit of trouble here. It was from behind. Ah, missed the ball, and the man, and Bruno's in, and within 2 minutes of that. This happened. This hasn't happened for ages. Causing a cacophony of sound around Goodison Park right now, and quite frankly, cacophony is the right word to use there, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I'm gonna have to Google it. I deserve loose. You're offside. Done brilliantly. We go again. Yeah, we didn't go again. All right, come on then. Stay onside. Yeah, we to play the ball to him, and he's just drifting. You know what? Let's just keep going and cross on your right, shall we? What's your right like? Not bad. Dominic. But you've got to make sure that you... That's just so bad. He's thankfully found the way. Key. That's just so bad. He's thankfully found the man, but... Go on, Illy man. 12,000 FC points up for grabs with the giveaway that we're running right now. Code word DCL in chat. You forgot that you had the football, apparently. Only way is up. The only way was up, and then we went down again. Shall we do a giveaway? Should we do a giveaway? We're doing one already, Chez! Well, against the different side, let's do a bit better this time. Only much more positive start so far here. Let's keep it going. Oscar used the hand. Feliz can make me a decent run, and he has done. And we'll spin onto his right. Feliz! Burma with a quick throw. Burma with a quick throw. And then an early goal. Right. I've kind of done it back to the AI now, but I'll at least say it. Sorry, not sorry. When it's all lowercase. Oh, it very nearly was. Thanks. Onside. Oh, don't forget the ball. Don't forget the ball. They've headed it straight to him. So, even defender steps away from one defender. Cut that as I turn and face the camera. They've headed it straight. Reese! Thank you for the 53 months, mate. In a row as well. Happy Bleeding Friday, pal. Lost it. DCL, the code word for the giveaway for 12,000 FC points. Bob. Garner. Bob again. Around the corners for Lees. He could make up for it here. He hasn't quite. Good save by the goalkeeper. He might be putting him in the hat here, Valise. He's onside. Thanks to the Iman. Steps away from one. Can't find a teammate. Is now is the goal to go with it. Well, if they split into, I'm going to get into it, you know. Was this the goal? Andy I! Andy no! Andy McNeil. Driven to Mbermo. Yeah. It's meant for Bob. Spoiler alert. Driven to Mbermo. It'll be a sad Friday if Leicester lose later. Who have you got today? Please through the gap. I did see there was a Friday night football. Beat the defender. Oh, please. Show some level of dribbling intensity. Pape Matar. Okay. Oh, it's a great ball. Get there, Valise. Oh. Half time, really, won't it? Well, one final chance. Well, but Branthwaite stands. Need it. Great. That'll be the goal. You can see the explosion. Just need it. Forest at home, Leicester Forest. The Steve Cooper derby. What sort of response do you think Forest fans will give Cooper? Win that. Head it backwards. Well up, Jim. Well up, Jimmy, mate. Great header, that. Great header. To the wire, chalky like that. Into the eyes. Dropped into that false nine roll very nicely. Some space here for Dwight. Now is the goal to go with it. Golazo. A good response. There we go. Appreciate your patience. You waited whilst we edit the content chat. It is the norm for the channel. Courtois not in the squad for El Clasico. Intriguing. Did he pick up an injury the other day? Compared to Valise is noticeable. Played against Dortmund, didn't he? In the same role, doing the same job. The Tottenham loanee's in behind. Can he score the goal to finish Forest off? No. They don't do the same job. To replace DCL. But he's putting in a good shout to be a squad option, isn't he, here? Needs that support to arrive. And it has arrived. DCL! Just in a simmer of the day. Next up, that game Park against an it's Fulham that we got a good result from. Those critics. Hooray! That was when I went for a wee. Aston Villa, 4-2-1. I'm good, thank you, Lee. How are you, mate? Emi Martinez. Reminder chat, not only are we giving away FC point codes and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate codes today, at any point throughout the course of today's stream, you could just type !Xbox in chat. It will link you to a Microsoft form where you can enter to win a console of your own. At any point. You don't need to be specifically typing any keywords. You just need to respond to the form, and the guys at Xbox will get back to you again, of course, continually. Today's stream is sponsored by the guys at Xbox UK with their Score More with Xbox campaign, because you can get and play FC25 on Game Pass Ultimate and play it cheaper there with Game Pass Ultimate for free if you've got a Game Pass Ultimate subscription, and you don't have to commit to the purchase. You can try the game out first. Hashtag ad. Aston Villa 4-2-3. They've replaced him with Beto. It's coming, isn't it? DCL might well have done his ACL. And then next and selling DCL. Oh! Oh! That is a... Yeah, it was a nasty fall. Sorry, with the block. Has gifted them a free kick. Let's read. Kamara and Bailey. Ooh, Chile. Ooh, Chile. 1-0 Villa. Ferguson to Mburma. Valise is there, quickly looking for India. Is there, quickly look. Valise is there. Valise is there, quickly looking for India out of his feet. Being chased by short save we did back on feet. Oscar Bob's in though. Another former Manchester City man. Kicks it straight to Olsen, who's actually in himself another former Everton man, isn't he, Robin Olsen? Used to play for the club. I'm sure I sold him in the previous Everton save we did back on FIFA 21. Is it Silicon Valley? Is that where Microsoft are based? I'm stabbing in the dark there. Oh, you live less than a mile away from Redmond? Almost literally next door. Washington. Let's go Seattle. Seattle based in Washington State, right? In for his nader. Come on then. I think anyway. Ferguson getting forward. We can run around again. Them and Nintendo of America, no way. And Burmo, I don't fancy crossing it to Valise with Militao and John Stones in there. No, we've used an arm. Oh, good. The commands have a 2-minute cooldown on them, so on any commands you've seen used in chat, you won't be able to... Oh, it's going to fall to Beto. You won't be able to use again for another 2 minutes. Bailey. Following corner, but they've still... Ow, as that ended up at Beto's feet. Thankfully, they won't score the following corner, but they've still got possession here. All right. Very nearly done, then we'll give away those 12,000 Xbox points. No, Beto! Bob. Reminder that... Bob. Bollocks. That DCL is the 3 letters. No, Beto. You need to type in chat at the moment to stand a chance of winning 12,000 FC points on Xbox. I knew that Beto would do this to me today. You could just feel it in the air, couldn't you? Here's Kamara. NDI in the box. Spin the man. NDI. Got blocked, didn't it? Ferguson. Bailey again. Oh! There now, so... But Olsen makes the save. A chance at both ends, but one opportunity was definitely more obvious than the other. There we go. And 2 minutes added. We are... He's not going to miss the Xbox, and hopefully... I'll see you later. We'll just pop the end slates on from the Patreon, and then we can start recording another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Almost 6 full end slates of people that have committed to the Patreon over the years. Phenomenal support. James being the latest. Thanks, lads. You're absolute heroes. Right, let me set that to render, and then we can do the giveaway. Right, one final chance. If you've already typed DCL in chat, you don't need to do it again. This is for 12,000 FC points on Xbox. So let's do the giveaway. And rolling right now. Lee, who entered a matter of seconds ago. timing, Lee. You just won yourself 12,000 FC points on Xbox. Congratulations, Lee. Let me drop you a DM on Twitch. Whisper. Please confirm you get this DM. Congratulations, Lee. We still have plenty to give away, chat. Don't worry. We've got a 6-month X-Pass game. We've got a 6-month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate code to give away. Then we'll have done one of everything so far. Then we can redo everything that we've done already, which is a 1,050 point, 2,800 point, 5,900 point, and a 12,000 FC point code, as well as another 6-month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate code, and a 3-month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate code, and an FC25 Ultimate Edition code that I've got here from the press pack they sent out at launch. Congratulations, Lee. That's a big one. That saved you 80 quid, doesn't it? If you could reply to the DM, that would be great, and then I can send you your code. Are we going to be fit for Arsenal? What do you want, Dwight? Can I play? I'll think about it. He might actually get in just because people are not fit. Ugh. Yeah, he's gonna get a game here. You lucky boy. Lucky boy. So, we still have plenty to give away today. We've been live 2 hours, and so far we've given away 4 prizes. We still have 8 prizes left to give. It's all go today, boys. It's all go today. The team that we do the RTG with, Josh, will go to a vote. I'll do a Twitter vote, and it will be either Notts County, Bradford City, or Salford City. And people on Twitter will have the opportunity to vote. I might do a straw poll so I can just link it out on in a YouTube video. Although, I guess it's an opportunity to plug the Twitter account, isn't it? By mentioning it in a YouTube video. Any opportunity to grow the socials, you know. Please come save us. It'll go to a vote. Notts County and Bradford, 2 of the biggest clubs at the level. Salford would be quite the story. Channel our inner Dr. Benji, but obviously we were at Manchester United with the first save we did on FC, and then we lost that save because of a game bug. So chance to kind of still do a little bit of Manchester-based content. Don't need to apologise, Jordan. I think so too, Reese, which is why they're going to go on the vote. Oh, I think so too, mate, to be honest. Quite a popular club, aren't they? With the class of 92, like. We could even, maybe, try and make a Gary Neville character or something to have him be manager or something. Who's on the board at Salford? It's Gary Neville and Paul Scholes, right? I'll do a quick Twitch poll, actually, just out of curiosity of those of you that are here right now. Who would you guys vote for, just to get a lay of the land? Obviously, Notts County are local to me. Bradford are one of the biggest clubs at the level and have played in the Premier League before. And Salford have the Manchester link. I'd be curious. I don't know if Phil Neville's at the game at Portland, actually. True. Ads, although we could always use those United youths regardless. That was episode 5 that we just did, wasn't it? It was indeed. It was indeed. I'll actually use Beto on the thumbnail because that'll be a bit of an in-joke for everyone that knows exactly what's happened with him. It's going to suck for us, though. Call the episode I win, or you win, I win, everyone wins. Of course, everyone doesn't win because you have to win the giveaway, but everyone's in with a chance. Bradford is not close to London, Davidenki, no. Neither of the three, or none of the three, are close to London. Wow, that's a bit more one-sided than I thought it would be, actually. That's really intriguing. There are quite a few teams local to London in League Two, yes. But none of them really of a size that would warrant using them for good view numbers, I don't think. I'd like to have both the draw of it being a realistic RTG again and the draw of the club having a sizable enough fan base to warrant organic growth that way as well. No, you don't need to feel like that, Jordan. You can chat in YouTube as much as you like, mate. The fact that you're keeping the chat active when there are lull spells is good. I'm going to go and have a quick toilet break and then we will record another episode and do another giveaway. In fact, let's run a giveaway whilst I'm away. So your code word is going to be Lee. Could you reply to my DM, please, as well? So I can message you your code, please. That'll be lovely. That'll be great here, Tar. Your code word is going to be as you know, Game Pass, rather than a string of letters. Your code word is Game Pass. You are entering on this occasion for a 6-month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate code. Obviously gives you access to a number of games, a countless number of games that you can download for free and try for free or keep as long as you've got a Game Pass Ultimate activated on your account. There's a certain game that came out very recently that I believe is available on Game Pass Ultimate right now as well, that we won't mention whilst we're streaming FC with the Xbox Score More with Xbox campaign, but I'm sure that you know what I'm talking about. All one word, yes, all one word, Game Pass. You only need to type it once. I'll be back in just a moment. Going to go and have a quick toilet break, and then we will crack on and record another episode. BRB. Who's going to win? 6-month Game Pass Ultimate code on the way to, drumroll please, Dan Gent. Dan, congratulations, sir. You have yourself a 6-month Xbox Game Pass code. I will drop you a DM on Twitch. If you could respond to that DM to let me know that you've got it once I've sent it, then we can send you your code. Congratulations, Dan. Lee, thank you for responding to that message as well. Appreciate it, mate. Lee, I've sent you your 12,000 FC point code, Lee. And then let me scroll up and find Dan. There we go. There you go, Dan. Please confirm you've got this DM. Thank you, Dan. Dan's been following about a week. Whoop whoop. 6-month Xbox Game Pass code. Rephrase. A 6-month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate code, which is the full scope of everything. Nice one, Lee. Thank you, mate. We could keep an eye on Schmitty, but I don't think he's going to be that good. Watching the videos for a lot longer, to be fair. I appreciate it, dude. I don't think we're going to see Schmitty grow that much. I don't know what his potential is, actually. Yusuf Schmitty. He's 77 now. Salford's kits are quite nice, are they? Which way did that poll go? Well, if that gives any indication as to what the YouTube vote is going to be, then it's going to be pretty one-sided, isn't it, really? I didn't, Dan, no. Let me whisper you again. Can you see that I've sent you one, though? You can see my whispers coming through. As long as you can see my whispers coming through, then I can send you your code. Dimitри's potential is 82, is it, Renegade? Thank you, mate. Can't remember what we sold it for. 10ish, wasn't it? I think. You can see them coming through it. Sweet. I'll send you a code then. 6-month Game Pass Ultimate code on its way to you, Dan, now. Gosh. Congratulations, sir. There's a certain Irishman on loan at Salford you're quite excited about potentially seeing. An Irishman at Salford? Who's Stephen Negru? I don't know the name. He's a baller, is he actually? Let's have a look at him. Negru. He's at Oxford in the save now. Oh, his parents are Romanian, are they? Born in Ireland, but his parents are Romanian. I did wonder, when you said Irishman, what was that? Davidenki only really tends to show interest in Romanian players. Ben Woodburn is there as well, is he? We'll have a look when we do the votes. When I do a video for the votes, I'll show each club and squad in detail, so that everyone can make an informed decision. Oh, Stephen's on loan from Oxford at Salford, is he? Fair enough. Do you think they're likely to let you keep him? Or to loan him again, or to buy him? I presume Salford have got a decent financial backing. Fire away, Renegade. What's your idea, mate? All sort of trouble here trying to type. Absolute mare I'm having, an absolute mare. I'll try and make sure I get around to watching it tonight, Saints. Crack on. Make sure we get the description correct, etc. FC25. Not going to monetize that video because it's sponsored, and that is going to be Monday's upload. Today's Everton career mode video goes live in about 45 minutes. First touch playstyle is really strong, isn't it? Yes, absolutely. A Red Bull-esque save would be a good idea, Renegade, certainly. I don't know if it would get good views for a YouTube save, but certainly it's a good idea for an off-camera save or for a save for you guys to do. I'm good, thank you, Matt. How are you, my man? Anticipate Plus is good as well, is it? I know Anticipate's decent. So it's probably the presumption that Anticipate Plus is going to be even stronger, isn't it, I suppose? Right, let's do one more giveaway, shall we? Before we go. Intercept, rapid, and quick step are the ones. What should we have as the code word for this one? What? Bottleanoid, how dare you? Let's give away a copy of the game, because I have a code here from the press package. Let's give away a copy of the game, and the code word is going to be Toffees. TOFFEES is Everton's nickname. TOFFEES. Toffees for a copy of the Ultimate Edition of FC25, which of course is the game that has triggered the Score More with Xbox campaign that we're very kindly sponsored by today. Continually, if at any point you would like to enter to win a console, or to potentially win a console, I should say, it's not definitive of course, then !Xbox in chat will give you the link to the Microsoft form that you need to fill in, and then if you're successful, Xbox will reach out to you directly. And I'll record the intro for this next episode, and then we'll draw the winner, and whoever wins gets themselves a copy of the game, which is actually an extra giveaway from what they linked me earlier today. I've got some shields here left over from the press pack, 2 copies of the game, and a what did I do with the other one? What did I do with the other one, Jez? There it is. And 2 3-month Game Pass Ultimate codes. We also have a 6-month code to give away. Of course, a reminder, there is a 2-minute cooldown on the commands. So as Ads has just used the Xbox command, it won't work again for another couple of minutes. But the link is there for you. You can see it in chat. Excusa mia. Ready? 1, 2, 3, bosh. Welcome back to another episode of the FC25 Everton Career Mode. We're still clinging on to a top 4 spot in the Premier League, so things are going well so far this season. Things can go well for you guys too, because you might stand the chance of winning an Xbox console. This video is continually, as was the last episode as well, sponsored by the guys at Xbox UK with their hashtag #ScoreMoreWithXbox campaign. You can see it scrolling behind me. You will find in the description a link to a Microsoft form that if you fill out, you stand the chance of winning an Xbox console. So do make sure you go across and follow that link and enter for yourselves. Not only that, we're recording this on stream. We've been some sponsored streams as well. There was one on last Friday. There'll be one later on this week as well. I'll make sure that I definitively let you know exactly what day it's on over on social media, so do follow me on Twitter as well, subtle plug. And we have FC point codes to give away, we have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate codes to give away, and I also have, from the press package that they sent me earlier on in the year, I saved them specifically for these sponsored streams as well, codes for the game itself, an Ultimate Edition and an extra Game Pass Ultimate code as well for you. So do come and join me on stream. Do follow the link in the description as well to enter to win an Xbox. And of course, all year round, Xbox will be offering you guys the opportunity to win prizes through the Score More with Xbox campaign. It's the best place to play the game. And of course, you guys know how much I love my my Xbox, and I play everything on Xbox as it is anyway. So it's an obvious opportunity for me to work with them, and they've been fantastic sponsors of the stream and of the content over the years as well. So do show your love for them, and of course, make sure you enter to win the console too. We shall turn our attention to the football though, and we start with second placed Arsenal, which is not going to be too easy, is it really? They've only lost 1 game all year. We've now lost 3 after unfortunately picking up 2 defeats in yesterday's episode. We frustratingly kind of got a little bit battered by Manchester United, although we were able to respond in the second half and then continued to respond by getting back-to-back victories in the next 2 Premier League games. We then went and lost to Aston Villa with Beto scoring their goal. So it didn't end well yesterday. Hopefully we start better today. We will be splitting the month of December into 2, as we usually do, because we want to make sure we get enough feedback from you guys for the January transfer window. We've got Wrexham in the FA Cup, which will be an intriguing one. But of course, with the injury to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's out for 4 months with a lateral collateral ligament damage injury. It means that we are short in the striking role. We were thinking about replacing him anyway. We now can't because he's injured, but the question marks still hang over the head of Dwight McNeil as to what we do with him in this squad. So, I could sell Dwight McNeil in January to help fund a marquee striker signing with our current £28 million budget plus whatever we can get for Dwight McNeil to bring in a striker. And then in the summer, we could then use the sale of Dominic Calvert-Lewin plus whatever our budget is next year to replace Dwight McNeil in the squad. I'm still leaning towards selling Dwight McNeil. I could absolutely sign a striker with the £28 million I've currently got, but obviously with an additional 20 odd million pounds from the sale of McNeil, we could really sign someone with real quality as opposed to someone that's just kind of a like for like for DCL. And it's in this episode's comment section and tomorrow's episode's comment section that you guys will definitively make the decision. What do we do about Dwight McNeil and the DCL situation? Dominic, I'm definitely going to sell in the summer. I would have contemplated selling him in January as well, but he's done his knee, so I can't. Dwight McNeil has not necessarily contributed much more than he did last season thus far this year, and we certainly feel that Bryan Mbeumo offers more in terms of build-up, if not yet in terms of end product. I do feel like we're a better side with Mbeumo in the 11 than we are with Dwight McNeil. Dwight can still be a squad player if you would like him to be a squad player. It's not definitively decided that he will leave, but the money from him being sold would offer us the opportunity to improve with higher quality elsewhere. So bear that in mind. Let me know definitively in the comments section. Thumbs up comments you agree with, and hopefully we can just go and beat Arsenal and then we don't need to worry about anyone, do we? Because this current squad is good enough to challenge for a top 4 spot. We're not at the point yet where we're challenging for a title, though. And I don't think we will be next season either, although we certainly would like whoever we have at the club now to continue to grow. We can grow well, but will we be good enough in our current iteration to get a result against Arsenal? Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel, follow all the links in the description. Hopefully we can win at Goodison Park, or at least avoid a bloody trouncing like we got against United yesterday. Although Arsenal do tend to trounce me. McNeil is a bit poopy in game, I agree. I don't enjoy playing with him. Could I use Dominic Calvert-Lewin in a swap deal even though he's injured? I feel like that's probably a little bit... probably a little bit cheaty. A little bit game mechanic abusing. But, wait and see. Adamola Lookman and Lois Openda. Bloody hell. Tierney, Saliba, Miranda for some reason. Put Marquinhos in, why not? Ben White. Rice 86. 86, for Christ's sake. Do we start Rice over Marino? No, let's leave him on the bench for now. Miranda's a regen. I read it as 80 rated. Who the balls is this guy? He must be a regen, presumably, of either Gabriel or Marquinhos then. 86 already! The regens are really powerful this year, aren't they? Kai Havertz is injured at the moment. Okay. Bloody Nora. 86 at 18. That is hefty. Right, we're in a little bit of a situation here in that the only 2 strikers I've got fit are currently starting. So McNeil is going to get a game out wide and Mbeumo is going to be the man up top. And then Bob will just have to play, I'm afraid. Lindelof and Mengi will start. And then we'll give Patterson the game at fullback. Swap him to right back. And Fresneda can play out there. Bloody hell. Not exactly the lineup I'd like to put out against Arsenal, but situations force our hand. Oh, pardon me. Christ. Dr. Pepper is just the gassiest drink of all time, isn't it?
And you're Everton.
On the way in here, we will do that giveaway for a copy of the game. So, one final time, if you've already typed it, you don't need to type it again. But if you haven't typed it yet, toffees in chat. TOFFEES, Everton's nickname. Toffees in chat for a chance to win a copy of the Ultimate Edition of FC25. We will roll at half time. Wait for the intros to come up for the YouTube video. Oh, I love Dr. Pepper, yeah. It's just, it makes me gassy, that's all. And we've got Woking away in the FA Cup, Matt. Cambridge have Woking away. Arsenal missing Kai Havertz through injury, but to be honest, I don't think he'd start anyway given their front line. David Raya at 86 rated in goal. Tierney, Saliba, Marquinhos and Ben White as the back line. Ademola Lookman alongside Lois Openda. That's a decent front two, isn't it? A really decent front two. I've had to rotate as well because of fitness, effectively, and injury for that matter as well, with Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Gift Orban, who should be back by the end of this month, if not by the end of this episode at the very least. So hopefully Gift can come back and offer us some extra goal opportunities. But at the minute, it's going to be backs against the wall here against Arsenal, I think. We're going to have to be at our best defensively to get anything from this. They always play very well against us. We always tend to lose to them. And with Lois Openda in their 11 and Ademola Lookman up top, we're going to have to do very, very well indeed to get anything from this. Ramsdale against his former club, of course. Hopefully he can come up trumps. Here's Trossard. No Martinelli for Arsenal, obviously. They sold him to Liverpool in the first season. There's an offside in there. That smashed Openda in the face, and he was the wrong side of the line. If Orban gets injured again, Renegade, I think we cut our losses. Pardon me. JC54, thank you for the follow, mate. Patterson. A little bit of a dodgy touch, but we get away with it. Bob and Burmo. Ah, oh, that's not where that was supposed to go. Lois Openda. Nice turn. His pace is terrifying, Lois Openda. Erdegaard is sensational at 90 rated. Saka is the same at 89. And I'm not taking any risks there. Just getting rid of it with the defender when I know I can do so. Hopefully, no mistakes from the goalkeeper to allow them in for a cheeky free goal. Oscar Bob up against Kieran Tierney, to be fair. Could be a battle that Bob stands the chance of winning today. And Burmo's getting into the box. I'll lift it, looking for it. Hit Tierney's hand. We're in a good position for a free kick here and a chance on goal. Probably suits a left footer more so. Dwight McNeil will be the man that gets the opportunity. Is he going to have his coming of age moment here in an Everton shirt for us in this save? Dwight McNeil from distance. It was on its way in. It just didn't go in. You're not impressed with Bob, are you not, Josh? I've struggled to get much from wide players for a couple of iterations of the game now, haven't I? Nice ball into Lookman. Here's Erdegaard. Bob does well. Brilliant, Bobby lad. All the way out wide, please. You hit that about half a mile an hour, pal. It's not exactly a driven pass, is it? Are you really serious, Bukayo? Twice. Okay, cool. Erdegaard with the chance. Wide, thankfully. I'd have been furious. Nice touch by Bob. And Burmo ahead of me. Lookman tracking back hard. Putting the effort in for the team. Ferguson with a nice spin. And Doucouré. Dwight McNeil is loitering. Dwight McNeil. I'm just worried about the offside trap, to be honest. Okay, cool. Dwight McNeil can't be offside there. I've got Doucouré with me. Sharp turn. Decent enough pass. Here's James Garner. Well, they're going to back away from me, so I'll have a go. Raya with the save. Worth a go from James Garner. Who can Mbermo find from the corner? Probably the keeper at that rate. Yep. Is Erdegaard injured in real life at the minute, is he? Trossard. And Erdegaard. Gimme. Well in, Bobby. Go on, Oscar. Bollocks. No. Oh, pfft. See ya, Adamola. Trossard read that, didn't he? Very comfortably. And Openda saved. Well enough. Whew. Patterson. I'll go to Mbermo first here, then out to Bob. That's not made its way to Bob, has it? Trossard. Will in, Jimmy. Garner's very good, isn't he? Go on, Oscar. Oh, if only he could keep it in play. Oh, thanks. Oh, the touch was too heavy and Mbermo could have been in. Lookman. Marino. And Saka. Erdegaard with options. I just don't know how to deal with that sort of footwork where it just pings from foot to foot to foot. If you try and tackle, you're going to fail him. So you just kind of have to wait for them to definitively do something with the ball. And Burmo's done well there to Bob. Bob will look to Brian again if he keeps his run going, which he hasn't, annoyingly. That's a foul. It's a physical encounter that didn't quite go as according to plan as I hoped it would. Lewis Openda, nice spin. Trossard. Interesting to go for it from there, Leandro, with as many options as you had. Admire the self-belief, but not necessarily going to do any danger, that, is it? Well in, Lewis Ferguson. We haven't necessarily done any danger of our own here against Arsenal so far. Lovely challenge by Marquinhos, but to this point, we have held our nerve at the back very well indeed, and it's still 0-0 here. And if Mbermo makes a decent run, Erdegaard's in the way, we could maybe have one final chance before the break. We will not have one final chance before the break. It will be the break. Ref, please, before Arsenal score a goal. They're going to score a goal. Lookman, no! It's wide, it's wide, it's wide. Panic over, panic over. Oh, God. Arsenal-Liverpool. I'll say score-draw, probably. Right, should we do that giveaway? For a code for the game, the Ultimate Edition of FC25, the code word was Toffees. And your winner is... Ambrose! Congratulations, Ambrose. You just won a copy of FC25. The Ultimate Edition, no less. Is that's what happened on a couple of occasions now, is it, Ads? That would be concerning if so. I'm just scrolling. To be fair, Dan wasn't the last person... Yeah, Dan wasn't the last person to type in chat when he won his. I hadn't noticed it previously. It was Lee. What was it, Lee? Or was it... Oh, no, it was Mr. Blue Sky. It was the first one we did, and now the most recent one. They were both the most recent people to type in chat. Yeah, there you go. Right, let me message you, Ambrose. Congratulations, my friends. You have won an FC25 Ultimate Edition code on Xbox. Let me just DM you, please. Message me when you get this. I put message. Please message me, Ambrose. Please message me. Lomao. Right. Can we hold on to the 0-0 draw? Spoilers, probably bloody not. Not like that, anyway. Christ. Pender, nice tackle. Nice tackle. Get off me, Bukayo. Thank you. Go on then. Abdoulaye Doucouré on the breakaway. Oh, he's... Oh, my God. Oh, for a moment, I thought Abdoulaye Doucouré was about to sprint away from everyone with his 50 sprint speed. Utilise that strength. Here's Lois Openda. He's a bit quicker than 50 sprint speed. Trossard snapping at the heels. Can't get it off him. Trossard backs himself again. His teammate's going to get annoyed at him soon, Leandro Trossard, if he keeps taking on these solo efforts, because he's not getting close to scoring with any of them. Well done, Dwight, for actually staying on the bloody pitch. Space for McNeil. Into Doucouré. Oh, Brian, keep the run going. The ball was rubbish anyway. We use the simulation sliders in-game, David, at present. Although we will be tweaking them for the RTG save. Garner. Driven to Bob. Oh, it's a heavy touch. That's a really, really heavy touch. I was just left stick dribbling there as well. Trossard. Into Erdegaard. Gimme, Leandro. Thank you. Gimme said Jimmy. Jimmy came away with it. Bubble run. Oh, it's a heavy touch again. Oscar. Come on, mate. You've got to be better than that, pal. Openda. 1-2 with Ademola Lookman, maybe. No, here's Bukayo Saka. It's done me there. No, you don't. Ah, apparently, yes, you do. No, you don't. McNeil. Looking for Doucouré. And Burmo's there. For the space for McNeil. Oh, would have been a great ball had it found its way through. Where you going, Kieran? Pender. Oh, thanks. Cheers, Lewis. Ferguson, out wide. A 1-2 maybe with McNeil. He's given and he's gone. And he's in and he's on. I need you to keep up with me, lads. McNeil's still going. Oh, it's a great challenge. And it's a goal kick given. What are the chances? Pender. Tackled well, but it's only gone. Oh, what a ball that is. Keeper's going to come. He squared it back. Good block. Garner. It's Trossard again, just having a pop shot. At some point, someone's going to have a go at Leandro, because he's surely going to be annoying all of his teammates by just constantly just having a shot when there are much better passing options available. Here's Lookman. Well in, Ramsdale. Good save by the keeper. McNeil on his left should be able to find Mbeumo here and can. This could be a positive counter-attack for us if Mbeumo keeps coming forward. Oh, Odegaard just got a tippy toe to that. You son of a Oscar Bob. Bollocks. Right, I'm moving Mbeumo out wide. Take Bob off for Valise. Mengi's knackered as well, so Mengi for... Oh, Lindelöf's already bloody playing. Oh, God, okay. Fresneda can come in at centre-back, and we'll bring Maitland-Niles on. Yeah, basically, with the Operation Sports sliders, if you just up the sprint speed and acceleration to 50, then it feels decent. I've always found that they're just too slow. Pretty much, rice cakes, yeah. Whilst I'm paused, see if Ambrose has replied to me. Indeed. Oh, I don't have anything I can copy-paste here. I'm going to have to just type it out. On its way to you in just a moment. Ambrose will be a code for the game. Don't say it out loud, Ches. Bosh. Here you go, Ambrose. That is a code for FC25 Ultimate Edition on its way to you right now, courtesy of the guys at Xbox UK. It wasn't even necessarily for longer halves, Goldenstein. It was just for entertainment of gameplay. It was just too slow. Personally. Obviously, it's all subjective, isn't it? But my personal opinion, I found it too slow and not enjoyable. It's a great ball to Trossard. And Lookman's in behind. I'm going to have to bring the defender across here. And... to be fair to him, Mengi's done very well. Oscar Bob is about to be bounced off the pitch. Can he have one final positive? No. Trossard around the corner to Lookman. Mengi's in the way. Well done, Mengi. Got to find its way down the line. There's just no excuse. I read that. Thank you. I'll have that back. Keeps. Really? Bob. Under pressure. Pressure very well dealt with. Oscar Bob's still going. And Mbeumo now. Get it to Decore through that gap, you know. Arsenal stepped a little, but Dwight McNeil is onside as Saliba in the middle dropped, but I couldn't find the ball through. That was a real opportunity to cut apart this Arsenal defence, and maybe smash and grab and steal all 3 points. We don't deserve the win, but I'd say so far equally we don't deserve to lose either. And with Ramsdale continually making saves when called upon, we aren't going to be losing, at least not yet. Anyway, a couple of changes. Throw for them. Deep. Maitland-Niles in the way. Another former Arsenal man in our side now. Dwight McNeil for... Oh, space! Space from Burmo. Lovely ball to him. And, every critical ball forward just hasn't quite made it in this game so far for us. And it's been infuriating. There have been a couple of opportunities to play a real killer through ball and send a man in behind. And it just hasn't quite fallen for us. The rub of the green hasn't been there. It would be a very, very worthy single point. Now, when, not if, we get it. We have absolutely earned this against Arsenal. It's a 0-0 draw. It was probably the best we could hope for, but we achieved it nonetheless. West Ham and Burnley on the way next, I think, as we try now and keep the run going, unbeaten run, and go and bag a couple of victories. Hey up, Benny lad. How's it going in the Aries?
Just a couple of questions for you. No further.
Sweating like a pig, feeling like a fox. Not really sure what that means. Feeling like a fox. I have an idea, but she's already pregnant. West Ham in just 3 days is not a great gap, is it? Yeah, foxes are sly, aren't they? Email from senior physiotherapist. Gift Orban is returning to training, but not available for selection yet. But he might be. He might be for the Burnley game. We have missed him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day. Just make sure West Ham's side is as good as it could be. Or should be. More to the point. West Ham tends to be a team that actually do struggle with selection. Kilman for Hansco. Reynildo for Emerson. We'll put Mavropanos in for stamina. Bowen, Ward-Prowse. Norgar. Oh, I mean, obviously, Guido Rodriguez and Alvarez. Put James Ward-Prowse at cam. Oyarzabal makes sense. So do the wingers. Okay. My only change is going to be Bob. Because he's a little bit knackered like. Good, thank you, Cheese God. How are you, my man? I believe it's the Xbox Series X/S edition, Ambrose. But it's the Ultimate Edition, so it should come with both versions. So you should be able to use that code on Xbox One as well, if you're not yet upgraded to the next generation of console. Speaking of the next generation of console, though, as part of this Score More with Xbox campaign, you can enter to win an Xbox Series X and S. So, by all means, !Xbox in chat will link you to a Microsoft form. And if you enter your details on that Microsoft form, you will enter into a giveaway to potentially win a console. So, by all means, do it. Is it less than a month now, Benny? I guess it is, isn't it? You said November. Christ. Nervous? More so for the bank account than anything else? Although I imagine most stuff's paid for by now. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Nervous, don't like big matches. I see what you did there. Take a bit of Football Manager banter. No major issues thus far, thank you, Cheese God. No. Hope the coursework's going well, mate. Everything's paid for, thank God. There you go. And at a discount too, thanks to your uncle. West Ham with a 4-2-3-1. Alphonse Areola in between the sticks. Reynildo, Mavropanos, David Hansko and Wan-Bissaka. Guido Rodriguez and Alvarez as expected. Somerville, Ward-Prowse and Bowen. With Mikel Oyarzabal up top. Oyarzabal scored against us last time we played West Ham. At least I think that was this save, not the Man United one. It must be, because sure he didn't move to West Ham in both saves. We are back to very near full strength now. But Dwight McNeil starting over Oscar Bob, who's not fit, or not fit enough at the moment to play. Gift Orban is back in training, but not yet available for selection. But it won't be long before Gift is back. But quite frankly, Ndiaye's been good enough, more than good enough, in that false nine role. And I might, to be fair, I could put Gift in the poacher role ahead of Valise. It probably makes sense to still focus on our own players, doesn't it? It would probably leave us lacking a little bit of height in that role, although I think Valise is maybe 5'11 and Gift Orban's 5'10, so it's not that much difference. We're certainly lacking more height without Dominic Calvert-Lewin up there. Ferguson out wide here too, and Burmo. Valise is going to be available in the middle, and we'll look for him here, and we'll find him. But that's not going anywhere near the goal, but it's because it took a deflection off David Hansko. So we'll try and keep this away from the goalkeeper. We can't keep it away from West Ham men, unfortunately. That might fall for Ghana if he can get it under control quickly. It's Jared Branthwaite, not you, sir. That wasn't meant for you either, Mr. O'Brien. Never mind. McNeil delivers. Onside, I think. Offside, unfortunately. Didn't score anyway. I'll look into it, Lee. I'll drop the guys at Xbox a message. Zoe Arthur tackled by Branthwaite. Just play it on the floor. And then look for Valise in that gap. Found well. Good touch. Get lucky that it pops free to Ferguson. But here now is Ghana, who gets destroyed. And will take the free kick, thank you. Yellow card, unsurprisingly. We're not going to score this, so let's just lay it off sideways. Or at least we're not going to score directly from this. Anyway. And Burmo. And Branthwaite. Valise onside in the middle. Ndiaye, first time. Wide of the target. Economic development in Swanage, relating to Swanage's sense of place as a seaside resort. Oof. I read that as sewage first in my mind before I actually read it out loud. Economic development in sewage. I was like, oh God, that sounds even worse. I was going to do something. Can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, Lee. Swansea would have been more interesting. I don't even know where Swanage is. Jeez. We'll run another giveaway at half-time of this game, Angry Kens. Well up, McNeil. Lovely header. Not much to aim for here for NDI, but he's held the ball up well and support has arrived. Out to McNeil. Looking for Valise through the gap. It's not going to reach him. Oh, quickly swept to Arthurbout. Quickly stopped by O'Brien. Garner to Ferguson. I'll lift this actually. There's room for Mbermo to get into, but ball's got to be kept in play. Thank you for the follow, Kens. More Prowse. Sharp turn into Jared Bowen. Guido Rodriguez. Boom, 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 boom. Nice ball out. Wan-Bissaka. No, you don't. Keeps. Oh, a lovely one too. Such a different camera angle you get at this ground, isn't it? At the London Stadium, because of the shallowness of the stands, so to speak. Mbermo looking for Valise. Lovely touch. Back to Mbermo again. Early looking for NDI. Trying to flick this backwards if I can. So I did. I just didn't find a teammate. Someone's put a foghorn into the ground. Great ball. Arthurbout. Runners. Ward-Prowse. No, he didn't shoot. He did that time. Get rid of it! Panic over. Was a little bit of panic back there for a moment. No Mohamed Kudus for West Ham, obviously. They've sold him in this save for £50+ million to Leverkusen, I think it was. Mbermo. Ferguson. Out to Mbermo again. Good cross. Oh, Valise had a run on the defender as well, but he just couldn't quite win the aerial encounter. Can O'Brien win this? No, great strength by Arthurbout. And then he's turned him well. 2. And still going. Mikel Arthurbout is cutting me apart here. Then I think he just forgot the ball. Not sure what happened there. Garner out to Dwight McNeil. Valise wants to make the run. He's desperate to make the run. Now we'll play him in. NDI. Oh, here comes Lewis Ferguson. Ferguson looking for NDI. Oh, come on. Just as was the case in the Arsenal game. We're one final ball away from having a really great goal-scoring opportunity. Ward-Prowse quickly to Arthurbout. To Ward-Prowse again. To Arthurbout again. Good block. Good take by Fresneda as well. Oh my God, it smacked him in the face. You're going to come away with possession there, are you? Okay. Crescencio, calm down, mate. Arthurbout, delivered again. Up we go, please, Vitali. Thank you. Volleymers! Long way wide from Alvarez. Long way wide. Worth a go, though. Valise is up. Valise is down. McNeil looking for Valise again. Is